And we're back again. What's going to be playing in the background is Sexual Alchemy, the energy that materializes your dreams, from the channel Secret Archive.
There exists a secret so close to us that it becomes blindingly obvious. A power so intense that it was demonized, hidden, and distorted across the centuries. Not because it was dangerous in itself, but because it brought human beings face to face with their own divinity. This power has many names: Kundalini, the serpent fire, the vital energy. But there exists a particular path walked by only a few, a path concealed in the darkest corridors of spiritual traditions. Sexual alchemy. From the pyramids of Egypt to Tibetan monasteries, from Hermetic writings to tantric treatises, an invisible thread connects masters and disciples in an ancient art. The art of transmuting raw desire into conscious creative force, capable of attracting, manifesting, and transforming reality itself. But why then has sexuality been surrounded by so much fear? Why were the temples of the body turned into territories of shame? What happens when that energy, instead of being dissipated, is channeled, elevated, and directed toward a higher purpose? Perhaps the answer to what you most desire, whether love, prosperity, fulfillment, or spiritual expansion, is not outside, but in how you deal with your own inner fire.
I did do like today, a little nosy pull earlier because I was just curious before I was going to go live and stuff. So I did do a pull. I took a picture of it.
Since the dawn of humanity, sexuality has been perceived as both a divine and dangerous force.
I probably will post it. I might not give an explanation behind that one, but I probably will post that one.
A symbol of vital energy, desire, creation, is stolen or challenged by mortals. Prometheus, in Greek mythology, dares to steal fire from the gods and give it to humanity. This fire was not merely literal flame, but the capacity to create, to master, to transform reality. And the price? Eternal punishment, chained to a rock, his liver devoured daily by an eagle. But the myth transcends punishment. It speaks of a boundary imposed by the gods upon humans, the limit of accessing and manipulating their own creative energy. The ancients knew sexual energy is the inner fire, not just the reproductive instinct, but the very spark of life itself. That's why the temples of Isis in Egypt, the tantric practices of India, and the Dionysian rituals of Greece never separated the erotic from the spiritual. The body was a living temple. The union of opposites in the sexual act mirrored the cosmic union. This
release
nature of sexual energy
one of your vices. Somebody needs to let go of something that they're doing. You know, it could be
that can bind to fleeting pleasure,
smoking cigarettes, smoking ganja. It could be alcohol. It could be a lot of things. Could be vices. Doom scrolling. You know what I'm saying? Shopping consistently online or you know what I'm saying, in the stores. It's a whole lot of things. Something that you're doing that's addictive to you, or something that you use as a coping mechanism, try releasing one of those. It might help you or make you feel better, you know. Also, that could when you do things of that type of nature, it allows for that energy to be able to get put forth towards something else, you know, something more productive, or just more energy towards something to allow things to be more potent for you.
A person who governs their own fire needs no intermediaries.
You know, we're not gonna lie. You let go of cigarettes or alcohol or something like that, or shopping. Guess what? You gonna have more money in your pocket. Worst case scenario.
And God. Religious, political, and social institutions realized that to maintain control over the masses, it was necessary to disconnect human beings from their own source of power. They turned pleasure into guilt, desire into sin, the body into an enemy.
Somebody's, we was just talking about that, you know what I'm saying? This goes along lines of releasing of ice. Somebody's weakness has been exposed, weakness or weaknesses have been exposed or revealed. So maybe that's why it's saying release one of your vices, because maybe that's something that's detrimental to you, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody could be using that against you. You release it, they won't have no power or no access to you anymore. They can't use it against you.
In the living body, initiates learned to channel sexual energy to nourish the higher centers of consciousness, rising from the base of the spine to the crown of the head, transforming desire into vision, instinct into intuition, pleasure into power. Creative energy is ambivalent. It can nourish or destroy. It is eros and thanatos, life and death. That's why ancient cultures surrounded sexuality with symbols, rituals, and myths. Not to repress it, but to protect it. They knew that without awareness, fire becomes wildfire. But with awareness, fire becomes light.
Okay.
Today, in modern
society, went into the fire.
A profound paradox. We are sexually stimulated.
Okay, so there's an age gap of 5 years or more between somebody. Could be you and your person, or it could be somebody who has an interest, secret interest in you or whatever, or somebody who, it could be with the person who's trying to use, who or wants to expose, or somebody who has been exposed, their weaknesses, or, you know what I'm saying, they may be trying to reveal yours as well, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could be trying to reveal yours. So, but somebody that you know or somebody close to you has an age gap of 5 years or more. Somebody close, significant.
Sexual alchemy, then, is the recovery of that lost fire. It is the return to the inner garden, where the masculine and feminine, the sun and moon, heaven and earth meet. Not outside, but within each of us. And in that meeting, there is no more separation. Desire is no longer the enemy. The body is no longer a prison. The fire is no longer sin.
Ooh.
The fire finally becomes
it's talking about
liberation.
fire.
If in the first
look at
chapter,
candle wax on it now.
Energy is the fire stolen from the gods.
Yeah, it's a black candle if you're wondering.
Enter the heart.
The
act of transforming that raw fire.
They want it to come out. Man, we're gonna keep all of these. I know I'm gonna keep this many. Yeah, I do sometimes. So favorable outcome for you, okay? And it's a hot favorable outcome because that thing wanted to go to the fire, baby. It was going to the fire. It was going to the fire. Okay. It's hot. Okay. So this is in reverse. Upright, it says straight, no chaser. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got the big cojones. Straight, no chaser, but they do need a chaser, so no big cojones. Little cojones, okay? Little, itty bitty ones, okay? Somebody needs a chaser. Somebody needs something sweet to go behind it to swallow down. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, some truth that they got going on. They can't take the truth straight up, you know what I'm saying? You can't handle the truth. Look at that.
Directing it toward higher purposes.
Next card, they have deep, dark secrets that they will kill for to keep hidden, baby, okay?
Celestial microcosm, where energy meridians follow specific pathways.
That they will kill for to keep hidden. That could be whoever has their weaknesses exposed or revealed, you know what I'm saying? It could be. But somebody has some secrets that they probably don't want revealed for real. They'll kill to keep them hidden. Hey, watch out.
This is not a vague spiritual metaphor. It's a concrete practice.
The next one that fell out was drop out. Didn't finish high school. Drop out. It's in the reverse, so it's somebody who did finish high school. Or matter of fact, no.
Guiding the energy upward.
Because this says drop out in reverse. It says didn't finish high school. This is somebody who got a GED. Okay? For sure. Whoever this is, they got a GED. They didn't finish school. They was a dropout, but they got their GED. So they did complete it just in a different way.
The goal is to transform its quality.
Come here, Carter. Don't be extra. Okay, in reverse. Somebody wanted some closure, okay? Somebody wanted some closure. They was looking for closure, dealing with something. They're not gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Woo, woo, woo. You ain't getting that closure that you wanted. Or at least not the way you expected it.
Vital energy could be stored in
at least not that one.
And used as creative force, not merely sexual. Here lies the key to transmutation.
Let me see if I can pull this
Desire
back.
doesn't
There we
need to be
go.
eliminated. It needs to
See
be
a little bit
purified.
better, right?
The sexual alchemist does
Slide
not
it back
flee from
that
desire,
way.
does not deny it, does not demonize it. He faces it directly.
Trying to make sure y'all can
without
see
being
that way.
consumed
Don't look like
by
I'm
it.
just
It's
pulling
like
around. Well,
harnessing
they're all
the power of
random.
a dam.
As y'all can
If
see,
you
I
just
don't
open
pick
the
out the cards.
floodgates, the
I'm pretty
water
sure people was
flows.
like, oh, she's picking out
But if
them
you
cards and
channel
lining them up.
the
No, I ain't got
turbines,
time for that.
It generates electricity.
No. They come out the way, however they come out. And I just go with the flow. I don't fight against the current. That's how you
Hermetic
end up
traditions
drowning
have long
usually.
spoken of the
I
importance
go with the
of
flow.
alchemical chastity. But this is not about literal abstinence. It is about not unconsciously
Sliding
wasting the creative force. Yes, it is absolutely possible to live an active sexual life and still transmute energy, so long as the act is not merely physical, but conscious, ritualized, intentional. Sexual alchemy is an inner symphony where physical pleasure.
Speaking
and
of stuff, said
spiritual
let go of
elevation
vices.
dance
Look what's on
together.
the bottom of the deck.
In Kundalini Awakening,
I'm in love with
each
Mary
chakra it passes
Jane.
through represents
She's
an
my
integrated level
main
of
thing.
consciousness,
She
a
makes me
purification of
feel
energy from
alright.
its densest aspects
She makes my
until it
heart
becomes
sing.
pure light at the crown.
Somebody in love with
But
that
this
Mary. That's
process
probably what they need to let go.
requires
Look at that.
patience,
Yep, shoulder.
repetition.
Somebody
This
can let
is
that
not
Mary
a
Jane go.
one-night practice.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is
Take
a
a fast from the Mary Jane. Fast don't always mean like
As
food and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can fast from
is not for the
technology.
cowardly,
You can fast
nor
from
the
vices. You can fast from
That is why the
going or
alchemists
dealing with certain
always
type
spoke
of
the
people.
secret fire. The fire that burns without consuming. The fire that warms
You know what?
without
Listen, y'all.
destroying.
Not gonna lie.
This
I'm gonna have
fire
to
is
come
the
back on here and
mastered,
finish this reading up.
purified, transmuted sexual
I'm gonna have
energy.
to.
When the alchemist manages
I got
to keep
something.
it burning
I'ma leave this
without
all right
consuming
here.
his own temple, he becomes
Now.
an internal
Am I?
source
Yeah.
of inexhaustible power. The practical consequence.
Nah.
this
We good.
fire turns into
We good.
personal
I would do it,
magnetism,
but I ain't gonna do it.
unexplainable charisma, a force of attraction that borders on
Ooh,
supernatural.
look at the Betty Boop coming out.
The transmuted alchemist does not need to beg, to chase, to demand.
No, we're gonna keep going. I lied. My bad. Ignore what I just said. Scratch that. You know what I'm
Because he
saying?
has transformed
Null and
himself.
void that last
The
transaction.
desire that once reached out
We're gonna keep going. I can do it later. I can watch it later.
and the world,
It'll be
like
alright.
an obedient mirror,
Say you ain't missing
reflects
nothing
what
that
is
you ain't
vibrating
doing
at his core.
yourself, girl.
This is true
You ain't
transmutation.
missing nothing, honey.
Desire does not die.
Sure ain't.
It is reborn as creative
We're
power.
gonna keep doing what
But
we
as
doing.
the ancient masters warned,
I feel like that
power
was a test
without
anyways. Is you
purity
gonna
of
do
intention
you or you
is
gonna do
dangerous.
I'm gonna do me.
That is why the heart must be
That's all I
purified
know how
before
to do,
the fire is
baby.
intensified. Because the greater the fire, the more it illuminates, or the more it burns.
Hey.
The art of transmutation, then, is not a magical trick to manipulate external reality, but the oldest and most powerful magic of all. The power to transform oneself.
Okay then.
Magnetization. When sexual energy is transmuted, it doesn't disappear. It transforms into an invisible force that begins to radiate from within the human being, like a magnetic field affecting everything around it. The human body becomes a living magnet.
Okay, so this part has two sides. The main side is somebody wants you to trust them. In reverse, it says don't trust them. But it came up, so this is somebody you can trust, but you know what I'm saying? Don't trust anybody wholeheartedly. Of course not. Use discernment with whatever you do and whomever you dealing with. But this is somebody that you, 9 times out of 10, you probably can't trust. I feel like you can't trust whoever this is. But somebody wants you to trust
It
them.
cannot be seen with the naked
And, you know,
eye,
give them a
but it
chance.
acts like personal gravity.
I say trust until you
A force of
lose,
attraction
until you make me
transcends
lose that
appearance,
trust.
Speech or status.
Innocent until proven
Modern
guilty.
science is
Type
just
of
beginning
energy.
to touch this phenomenon. Research in bioelectromagnetism has already shown that the human heart generates an electromagnetic field thousands of times
Damn,
more
long
powerful
ass nail
than that
steady
of the
about to
brain.
knock the whole deck
Studies
out my
by the
hand.
HeartMath
Jeez.
Institute,
That's why I can't hold them too
especially the
long.
work titled "The Electricity of Touch:
Gonna start,
Detection and Measurement
cut 'em all
of
off anyways
Cardiac
and
Energy
regrow 'em."
Exchange between people."
I have to redo my
suggests
daughter's
that
hair
this
soon,
field not
so
only influences
I can
one's
do them
own
with the
body,
nails,
but also interacts
they hair,
with the
they got some strong
electromagnetic
hair.
fields of those
I mean,
nearby,
their hair is like
indicating subtle energetic communication between
Thanos
individuals.
meet the Hulk strong.
But
You know,
mystics go further.
they hair gonna cut through my
They
nails
find that
anyway.
sexual energy,
Might as well cut 'em off and start
sublimated
over.
and elevated, amplifies this aura, this field, this invisible magnetism. It's as if the body becomes an inner sun, radiating frequencies capable of attracting situations aligned with that vibration.
Oh, we're going to have to go to another deck. Might not be nothing in here. Okay, okay.
The natural power of attraction that arises.
So upright, it says cursed bloodline. It's in reverse. So somebody, I believe somebody's clearing out their bloodline. Somebody's clearing out the curses that's in their bloodline, or somebody wants to curse your bloodline. But somebody who had a cursed bloodline, they're trying to clear out their bloodline's curse, or they're wanting to curse yours as well. This is also in the reverse. Upright, it says acting like they didn't know about something or what / the part they played. Okay? So somebody is going to come to you, hey, oh no, there's probably that person that wants closure. They want closure and they want to come towards you and stuff like that, but whatever they had a part in, they're probably the ones who try to expose or reveal your weaknesses, or you revealed their weaknesses and they're pissed off about it and they want to come to you. You know, this might be the person who wants you to trust them. They might want to come tell you something, you know what I'm saying?
Reality draws near.
Like I said, hey,
true magnetism,
innocent until proven guilty. Give them a chance and see if they still on the same type of time, you know? Hey, it's all up to you, you know what I'm saying? Everything is always, at the end of the day, free will, your choice. So you decide what you want to do with that.
But because they carried a dense,
that's in the reverse. It's in reverse. Oh, no, I forgot it did come out in reverse. My bad. So,
known as personal power.
Oh, yeah, I think somebody do want closure. I think you should give them a chance. But like I said, it's up to you. Innocent until proven guilty. Maybe somebody wants to come and try to make amends for something that they did. Maybe they're ready to tell you the part that they played. Yeah. They're ready to come tell you the part that they played in something. Maybe at first they were holding back and trying to shoot the shit with you. Oh, well, so-and-so did this and so-and-so did that, but they weren't telling you the part they played. I can't stand that kind of stuff either. But maybe they're ready to come tell the part that they played in the situation. And that's a good thing. That's accountability. You know what I'm saying? We need more people to take accountability.
One of the greatest minds in history attributed his
I picked it up, it was like
to
this.
the sublimation of sexual energy.
Somebody's playing with a voodoo doll, or they think they're playing with a voodoo doll, you know. That's what they think they're doing.
That this energy was his creative fuel.
Somebody think that's what they're doing. Came out in reverse, so whatever they think they're doing is not working. It ain't working.
The modern sexual alchemist may not choose celibacy. It is not literal abstinence that generates magnetism, but consciousness. It is the deliberate use of energy. It is the act of maintaining elevated intention and awakened presence, even amid physical pleasure. To not lose the center means not to be completely overtaken by the automatism of pleasure, as one who acts on impulse without direction. It means being fully present, with body and soul in the same place. The forgetting of self occurs when desire takes the reins and awareness fades. When pleasure becomes an escape,
I guess I turned the light on. Is that better? Can you see better?
When the human being is reduced to a reactive mechanism and loses the thread of presence.
I'm gonna just hold it. I just want to see if you can see. Yeah, I guess y'all can see better that way. The light on. We'll leave the light on, I guess. Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you. Oh, yeah. I got a card like that says that too. It's a Motel 6 type person. Somebody who always got the light on for other people. Any and everybody can come in. Come on in. You ain't gotta wipe your shoes looking ass kind of person. You know, nasty ass.
When energy is transmuted, it begins to vibrate at more subtle frequencies. It's like throwing a stone into a lake. The ripples expand, touch the shores, and return to the center. Everything you send out comes back. But in sexual alchemy, what you send is not just mental intention. It is intention charged with vital energy. And that gives weight, force, and magnetism to desire. That's why in tantric and hermetic traditions, a warning is often given. To transmute without purifying the heart is to create a powerful magnet without direction. Because sexual energy amplifies everything.
It does.
If there is shadow, it amplifies the shadow. If there is light,
If you know, you know. Look at that grounding. While they talking about sexual energy and the amplification of it. You know what I'm saying? Ground your behind, okay? Grounding, okay? Be grounded with everything that you try to do. At least try to ground yourself.
The external world is merely a mirror of inner vibration, and transmuted sexual energy is the polishing of that mirror. The brilliance that begins to reflect more clearly what truly resides at the center of your being. In the end, we don't attract what we ask for. We attract what we are.
Yes.
And sexual alchemy is the process.
That's the thing with manifestation. People be thinking like, okay, well, if I put this work in and think this way, I had to learn that myself. You can't just manifest. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. You will be able to manifest what you have aligned with frequency. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you want, you need to align with that frequency of that item. So if you want money, you need to align with the frequency of money. If you want fame, you need to align with the frequency of fame. If you want, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case is, whatever you want in life, you have to align with that frequency. You have to.
Daily discipline, patient cultivation of the inner fire.
You have to.
Here, we will reveal practical techniques that will help you begin the path of
Ignore
transformation.
I don't know if y'all can hear that whine in the background. They're playing. My kids are playing. They play crazy little game. I be getting confused myself. He's alright. He sound like he need help, but he don't.
The most powerful force in your body.
I'll tell you, the candle is wanting my cards. Look at it, even birthday. Can you see that? Oh.
Practice 1.
Oh, I'm about to move that candle.
This is the foundation of Dallas sexual alchemy. The microcosmic orbit is the circulation of energy.
Don't excuse my little ghetto holder.
The front and back.
Okay, so upright says laughing at your pain. Came out in reverse. And nothing think, funny no more. You know what I'm saying? They ain't laughing no more. Oh, I got the hiccups for real. Ain't nobody laughing no more for real, for real. The hiccups is confirmed. It ain't funny anymore, is it?
This is the Hui Yin point, the gate of vital energy. Feel warmth or tingling there. On the inhale, visualize energy rising up the spine. From the perineum, through the tailbone, sacrum, lower back, between the shoulder blades, back of the head, and reaching the crown. Hold your breath for a second at the crown. Feel the energy pulsing there. On the exhale,
words are power. Choose them carefully.
The body, from the crown,
choose your words carefully. Choose what you say to people carefully, you know.
Chest.
Some things you say and do, you can't take back.
And back to the perineum.
Real.
Repeat this cycle 9 to 36 times daily. Start small and gradually increase. This practice teaches your body to move sexual energy upward rather than dissipate it outward. Over time, you will feel your entire body becoming filled, vibrating, alive. Practice 2. Root lock and fire breathing. This technique comes from tantric and yogic traditions.
Okay, so this card came out in the reverse. So keep in mind that the readings don't always be necessarily pertaining just to you. It could be to people who are in your energy, people who are consistently thinking about you, or people who are after you, you know, of that nature, people who are close to you type thing. So this came out, the way I'm feeling about this card is that person that wanted closure, the one who wants you to trust them probably,
Hold the contraction for
whoever was laughing at your pain and it's not funny anymore to them because they're probably the ones whose weaknesses have been exposed. They're stuck in a karmic cycle. They're stuck in a karmic cycle.
And slowly inhale.
They're not getting out of that one.
Repeat 10 to 20 times.
This is a tat it up before, you know what I'm saying? With featuring Fabo, Tattoo, 2007, the year 2007 could be significant. This came out in reverse, so probably, so this is somebody who doesn't have tattoos, and if they do have tattoos, you remember that video, everybody was lined up to go to a tattoo shop, you know what I'm saying? They probably didn't get their tattoos in an actual tattoo shop, or this is somebody who maybe got fired from working in a tattoo shop.
Practice 3.
They said going to try to take themselves out to avoid punishment. So we know what take themselves out means. That's self-explanatory. So somebody, whoever this person is probably...
How to perform.
Hey, yeah.
Create sacred
It's a lot
space.
going on. It says choose your
Find
words
solitude.
carefully. We got that.
Dim the
Somebody's been
lights.
playing with a
Light
voodoo
a
doll.
candle or
Don't even know what
incense.
they're doing.
This is not mere masturbation. This
Says
is
somebody has
ritual.
deep dark secrets and
Lie
they
down
are killed
and
for
sit
it.
comfortably.
That's probably whose weaknesses have been exposed and revealed. That's who. That's probably what's going on. That's the person that was laughing at your pain and stuff. Somebody who wanted closure. They probably got some jail time coming, like some serious jail time coming, and they obviously ain't built for it. So they're gonna try to take themselves out to avoid actual jail
Your
time.
body is a temple.
This one says devils in the details, and it's in the reverse. So pay attention to the details. If something like you got a contract or something coming up soon, or somebody's giving you an offer of some kind of sort, or you have some type of documentation or paperwork that you have to read over or write, pay attention to the details. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody's not paying enough close attention to the details.
Illuminating each chakra. Imagine it reaching your heart and filling it with love. Your throat, giving you the voice of truth. Your third eye, opening vision. Your crown.
Look, see what I'm saying? Legal issues. Legal issues. We just talking about somebody's probably in trouble, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying to avoid punishment. Legal issues. Somebody got legal issues for real. Whoever this is stuck in that karmic cycle, they got some serious legal issues. And they're trying to avoid jail. They might try to commit, you know what I'm saying? Ooh-eyed. They might try to commit that to avoid going to jail, to avoid their punishment.
Conscious sexual union. If you have a partner, sexual alchemy can be practiced together. But this requires full consent, trust, and shared intention. How to perform. Begin with ritual. Take a shower or bath. Create sacred space.
Red
Candles,
thread theory.
Music,
An
incense.
invisible, cosmic, unbreakable thread connecting soulmates destined to always meet. So this is somebody who you and them have shared past lives with. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in that thing, it's somebody that you have shared past lives with. Y'all are connected by cosmic ties. You know what I'm saying? The universe deems it fit for y'all to always meet in some shape or form. You know what I'm saying? So, red thread theory. If you don't know or you want to know more about it, look it up. Red thread theory. It's actually really
When
interesting.
intimacy begins, move slowly. Don't rush. Each touch.
They getting hot back there. Somebody want you. This little video was a little different. I didn't think it was gonna be like this.
The man practices semen retention. This is not suppression of
Y'all hear that?
but it's transformation.
See, he said not suppression of orgasm. That means don't be edging.
Stops.
If you don't know what edging means, look it up.
Contracts the
Don't be
pelvic
edging.
floor and visualizes energy rising up the spine. Orgasm happens not
Somebody out there
in the genitals,
doing edging.
but
You know what I'm
throughout
saying? Or
the
making
entire
somebody
body,
else do some
in
edging.
every cell.
That ain't cool.
The woman
I mean, if you
directs
into that
her
kind of
energy
thing, you know what I'm saying? If you
through
into that little
breath
freaky
and
stuff, then
intention.
hey, that's on
Her
you.
orgasm can
The
be
person who you are in a relationship with
expanding,
or talking to is
She becomes
already
the ocean.
in a relationship.
diving into
Damn.
that ocean, but not dissolving.
Hey, that could be dealing with the devils in the
After
details. You know what I'm saying? You
don't rush
wasn't in the details enough.
Remain in embrace.
And now you talking to her in a relationship with somebody that's in a relationship with somebody else, and it was there
Feel your
first.
energies circulating
I know
between
yesterday it came out. I think that was yesterday or the day before. It was like
This
they're
is
not cheating
sex
on
for
you,
sex's
but
sake. This is
you're the person they're cheating with. You're the other woman or man.
One, and one
Y'all better
becomes a
hey,
portal
hey,
to
hey.
the divine.
Do
Practice
what
5.
with the information as you will.
Awakening.
You know what I'm saying?
How you begin your
That's
day
what I'm saying.
determines your energy for the entire day. This simple practice awakens the inner fire every morning. How to perform.
You want to come out?
Immediately upon waking, still lying in bed, place your hands on your lower belly below the navel.
It's a whole lot of that
This
going
is the
on.
Dantian area in Taoism, the center of life force. Breathe deeply into this area. Visualize a golden ball of light pulsing there. Men, gently massage the testicles in circular motions 36 times. This stimulates
36
testosterone production and awakens sexual energy.
Okay.
Women, massage the breasts and ovary area in circular motions. This balances hormones and awakens feminine power. Then perform
let me just
9
keep on
cycles of the
shuffling.
microcosmic
I'm
rhythms
over here
described
blushing
in
like,
this
what
practice.
is we going with
Stand
this
up,
video?
stretch,
I left a
do
card.
a few deep squats or simple exercises so energy begins flowing through your entire body.
Oh, I want somebody to get in touch with their sexualism.
Sets the tone for the whole day.
Okay.
You begin not with checking your phone or rushing, but with conscious awakening of your life force. Practice 6. Cold immersion and contrast. Ancient yogis and Taoists knew contrasting temperatures stimulate energy circulation and strengthen life force. How to perform. After a warm shower, switch the water to cold for 30 to 60 seconds. Breathe deeply. Don't resist.
Not gonna lie, them cold showers, you know.
Focus on the
Them cold showers is good for you, though. You know what I'm saying? Not to, like, you know, interrupt any type of sexual urges or anything, but it is good for you.
Warm water, then cold. Cold forces the body to mobilize internal resources, strengthens willpower, and prevents energy leakage through the skin. This is an ancient practice of hardening not just the body, but the spirit. Practice 7. Orgasm fasting. This is not a prohibition, but an experiment. Choose a period, a week, 2 weeks, a month, when you consciously abstain from orgasm with ejaculation or energy-depleting orgasm. The goal is not suppression, but observation. What happens with your energy, with your focus, with your creativity, with your magnetism?
Clear this area out. You're getting hot and stable.
Actively practice the other techniques. The microcosmic orbit, breathing, meditation. Direct the accumulated energy into projects, creativity, physical activity. Many discover that after 2 to 3 weeks, there's a sharp rise in life force. The mind becomes sharper, the body stronger, presence more intense.
Okay, somebody got an encouraging demon. Okay, you got an encouraging demon. Hey, it sounds good, don't it? But it ain't, not at all. Okay, so somebody has an encouraging demon on their side. They're encouraging individuals' bad habits and or misdeeds. Somebody either has an encouraging demon attached to them, or they are an encouraging demon. Okay, you got somebody who's enabling you to do all negative and bad things that you know you probably shouldn't be, or things that don't help you in the long run. Hey, let them go. Cut them off real quick. We should be encouraging and uplifting each other in all the good ways, the right ways, righteous ways, honest ways.
Health, creative breakthrough, spiritual awakening. Visualize it with maximum detail. See, feel, sense it as if it has already happened. And in the moment of peak energy, when energy reaches your heart or third eye, release this intention into the universe like an arrow from a bow. Then, let go. Don't cling. Don't beg.
If you see something, say something. If you, I was just saying, you know what I'm saying, encouraging people in the right thing. If you see something wrong and somebody doing something wrong, say something. Okay. Don't be the encouraging demon. Okay, say something. If you care about somebody, or really love somebody, or they're your friend, so you say.
The path requires patience.
Then act like it.
Humility.
Keep them online, keep them in train, even especially when it's hard.
Master it for 30 days before adding the next. Sexual alchemy is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep a journal. Record your observations, changes in energy, dreams, synchronicities, attraction. This will help you track.
Okay, so this is another one of the Stranger Thing cards.
Be honest with yourself.
This says L11.
Don't blame yourself.
Someone who has greater gifts or more power than they or anyone else even knows.
And remember,
so it's not necessarily somebody hiding their gifts or powers. They were unaware of what they were capable of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't know what we're capable of until things push us to have to find out ourselves.
The world cannot help but respond in kind. The fire within you.
Something is high risk.
It has always been there.
It's probably whoever this was that's laughing at your pain, someone that's going to take themselves out to avoid punishment, the person in legal issues. Whatever they did was high risk, and it's coming aboard. It's coming to fruition. It's coming up.
The path is open.
What that card yesterday said, harvest season. All right. It's harvest season. Y'all keep playing.
Your attention.
Atonement. Somebody needs to atone for something or have some type of atonement. Let me find y'all something else to put on in a background. Something educational. Educational. Yes. Okay, so the next one we're going to put on, it says quantum consciousness theory, how your brain connects to the universe.
Hello, and welcome to the Sleepy Physicist.
It's by the channel called Sleepy Physicist.
We're just trying to wind down.
Oh, I didn't put that side, y'all.
Hello, and welcome to the Sleepy Physicist. I'm so
like I just said, somebody needs to make a tone or atonement, or they want to, or maybe something that was high risk is causing them to want to make atonement for what they've done.
This is a quiet corner of the internet where quantum mechanics gets soft-spoken and consciousness puts on pajamas. Tonight, we're diving into one of the most extraordinary frontiers in science, the idea that your brain might be connected to the very fabric of the universe through quantum mechanics. Imagine for a moment that right now, as you listen to the
Allstate, baby, you in good hands. Allstate, you're in good hands.
That classical physics says should be impossible at body temperature. Yet recent experiments suggest they're happening anyway. And if this is true, it could mean your consciousness isn't just trapped inside your skull, but potentially entangled with the quantum field that underlies all of reality. It's a journey that takes us from the deepest mysteries of the mind to the strangest corners of physics, and a few surprises that might just change how you think about what it means to be you. Now, I do hope this video isn't so fascinating that it keeps you awake. But hey, if it does, at least you'll be contemplating the nature of consciousness itself a fair trade, I'd say, before we begin. If you enjoy these gentle explorations into the deepest questions of science and existence, I'd be ever so grateful if you tapped the like button, subscribed, or even just left a comment.
You know, that's another thing. You know, I try my best to like all these videos that I watch and stuff like that. Give people, you know what I'm saying?
Take a deep breath.
Don't be ashamed or afraid to give people their props where props is due. A lot of people do that kind of thing, and I really hate that for them. I'm the kind of person, if I like something, then I'm a, you know what I'm saying, like a video, heart it, whatever. Comment if I feel called to do so. But don't just sit there and just, you know, if you sat there and watched the whole thing or listened to the whole video, then obviously you must have liked it. You must have enjoyed it in some shape, way, or form. Give it a like. You know what I'm saying? Uplifting, you know what I'm saying? Encourage your fellow humanity, you know what I'm saying? Help each other out, love each other, show love. You never know when someone isn't getting love anywhere else, you know, and that might be the one thing somebody liking their video, or a couple likes a day, might be what brightens up their day and keeps them going. I've noticed that a lot of these videos I do watch, they're very vivid, and it looks like people have put a lot of work into them, you know what I'm saying? So I try to be more diligent about that kind of thing. Giving props where props is due type of thing.
Living human brains.
I wouldn't tell y'all if it's not something I need to do, and I try to do myself anyways.
On principles far stranger than we ever imagined. Let's start our journey where it all began with a simple yet profound question that has puzzled philosophers and scientists for centuries. How does the 3-pound lump of tissue in your skull generate the rich inner world of your conscious experience? When you see the colour red, feel the warmth of sunlight.
That's kind of a creepy card. It says, go look in the crawl space. Somebody go look in your crawl space. I would do it. I'm laughing because I wouldn't do it. I mean, I'd have somebody else probably do it, but somebody needs to go look in their crawl space, or go look in someone's crawl space. There's something up there that might be interesting, or something up there that needs to be found. Okay? Something needs to be found and discovered. It's in their crawl space. It's in the crawl space.
Rather than being a sophisticated
Just saying.
biological robot processing inputs and generating outputs with nobody home.
I forgot to clear the end. We're going to keep that card up. We're going to click the rest in.
Consciousness emerges from classical computational processes in the brain. Billions of neurons.
Go look in the creepy crawl space.
Creating networks of activity that somehow
go ahead now.
give rise to subjective
check it out. Hey, come back to this video. Tell me what you found.
Actually explain why these
I want to know too. Hey, why did that come? I want to know what's in the crawl space.
You could theoretically have.
I'm trying to think of if I ever lived in a house that had a crawl space.
All the same behavioural outputs without any.
Go look in the crawl space
whatsoever. This explanatory gap between brain activity and subjective experience has led some.
Look, and another card ain't came out yet behind that crawl space. Go look in the crawl space.
It's both strange and beautiful quantum mechanics.
I'm gonna leave it right there.
So that crawl space. Matter and energy at the smallest scales operates on principles.
I might look, 2 cards came out.
Particles can exist in multiple states.
Relocation for your protection, baby. Hey, somebody got some stuff going on. Relocation for your protection.
Through entanglement.
We have false narratives. Somebody is throwing salt on your name. Somebody is giving out a false narrative. They probably don't even know what it is. They probably don't know what's going on, what you got going on, and they're over there just running their little happy-go trap. They need to shut it. Mind their business. Mind their business.
The carefully controlled conditions needed for quantum phenomena.
Oh.
Also, we thought. But nature.
This one says Green Day, Wake Me Up When September Ends. So the year 2004 could be significant. If you know that song, then, you know what I'm saying, you kind of know what it leans towards. If not, go check the song out. It's a pretty good song. But, you know, Wake Me Up When September Ends, it's like going through the seasons and the changes. Like I said yesterday, the card came out Harvest Season. So that could be involved with this, you know. It could be connected.
They proposed a radical,
or maybe something that happened last season, last year during September, could be significant. That might be what's in the crawl space, something that happened last September. Go check out the crawl space. You never know what's in there.
Inside structures called microtubules. These are tiny hollow tubes that form
empowerment, okay? So something that you're doing or dealing with, you have given it more power, or you should put more power into it. You know what I'm saying? Give it your all. Whatever you do, it's not just about intention, but it's also about your dedication. Keep going, strive, try your hardest at things, give it all you got.
Typically require temperatures near absolute zero to prevent decoherence. The process by which quantum superpositions collapse into classical states, the brain operates at a balmy 37 degrees Celsius, hardly the kind of environment where delicate quantum states should survive. Critics argue that the brain was simply
come out? No, that card didn't want to come out.
For quantum consciousness to be possible. But then something interesting happened as researchers began studying quantum effects in biological systems. They discovered that
I'm telling you, that crawl space is something serious. Okay, somebody is very childish in your energy. Somebody is childish. They're underdeveloped adult. Okay, so if you're dealing with somebody like this, it could be dealing with the person who was laughing at your pain. Because I mean, that's childish in itself. You know, to be laughing at somebody because of what they're going through. That we're all too grown to be doing things like that. Up top, we have that age gap, 5 years or more. So it could be somebody who has an age gap who's older than you, and they're very childish. It could be an auntie or a parent figure, you know. Somebody is in a very childish mentality, and they should back up off of that, you know. Grow up. Nobody got time for that. We're going to get the next deck now. We got a couple more rows left.
At the University of Alberta, shined light into microtubules.
Couple more rows. I say we got about 2.5 more rows to go. And we're going to close this reading out.
Up to nanoseconds in some cases, which is an eternity in quantum terms. Another study at the University of Central Florida found that microtubules could maintain quantum states for up to a second, providing ample time for quantum computations to influence neural activity. These findings suggested that microtubules weren't just passive structural elements, but active quantum processes.
I'm not sure I'm grabbing that card down there. I think I did.
The Penrose and Hameroff had proposed. But perhaps the most compelling evidence came from an unexpected source anesthesia
we get a
research
shuffle real
at Wellesley
good.
College. In 2024, researchers made a startling discovery. They found that anesthetic drugs, which reliably induce unconsciousness, don't just affect neural firing patterns, they specifically bind to microtubules and disrupt their quantum activity.
That's crazy.
When they gave rats drugs that stabilize microtubules, the animals took significantly longer to lose consciousness under anesthesia, suggesting that disrupting quantum processes in microtubules is what actually causes the loss of consciousness. This finding was revolutionary because it provided a direct link between quantum processes and conscious experience. If consciousness were purely classical, disrupting microtubules shouldn't affect it.
Okay,
But the
let's
fact
see what that
stabilizing
is.
these structures
It says, my father does not approve of you, but it came out in reverse. So somebody's father doesn't approve of their relationship with somebody, but I'm glad it came out in reverse because that's telling me, that's letting me know that they don't care. You know what I'm saying? They're not giving a damn about that. That's good. At the end of the day, just like yesterday, the card that came out said somebody's mother was trying to live their life through them. You are not your parents. None of us are our parents. They did how they did, the way they felt was the right. You know what I'm saying? We have to do our way. We have to find our way. We have to go our own way. Our path is not their path. Their path was not our path. Two totally different time periods. So do what you feel is right. Go with your heart, with your gut. You know what I'm saying? Try not to go with your mind, because a lot of times I find that the mind will mislead you. The mind usually goes off of what we know, what we've been taught. Go with your gut, what you feel. Follow your heart, you know what I'm saying? So if you really like somebody and you feel like they're a good fit for you, go with that. It don't matter what your parents really think about that, because at the end of the day, guess what? Your parents not laying next to them. Your parents not them, you know what I'm saying? Your parent ain't got to marry them or be with them. So don't be worried about that. I understand we all want approval and we all seek that, but at some point you got to be the one to give yourself approval. You gotta be affirmative action for yourself. You don't need that from someone else, anyone else.
Entanglement might actually exist in living brains.
Quantum code to experience energy of the sea when landlocked. So, you know, a lot of people be like, you know, you need to take cleansing baths. I don't know if you guys have watched other readings or whatever, but a lot of people be like, take a cleansing shower, use sea salt, this and that, or go to the water. Water is very cleansing in itself, but the sea water is the best for you. So if you can't get there, this is a quantum code that can give you the energy of that, you know? So it's going to be 18 space 51 space 350. Okay, make sure the spaces are between all three of these numbers. And like I said, this is a quantum code to experience the energy of the sea when landlocked.
Feelings and experiences might be entangled with the quantum structure of reality, itself connecting you to the universe in ways we're only beginning to understand. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The quantum consciousness theory, are supported by growing evidence.
He has a soothing voice.
Significant challenges.
I don't know if it's AI voice or what, but it's a very soothing voice.
Remain skeptical, arguing that classical neural networks can explain most aspects of consciousness without invoking quantum mechanics. The success of artificial intelligence systems.
So this is onirokinesis, dream manipulation, the ability to control or enter another person's dream. So somebody's out here trying to do some kind of dream work, okay? Somebody's trying to do some type of weird dream work on you, and they're trying to influence you through your dreams, or trying to give you different type of dream states. You know, they want to, what's a good way to say it? They want to influence your dreams, maybe to give you subliminal messaging. So be careful of this. If you all of a sudden are getting weird dreams about somebody who you no longer deal with or don't like, this could be the person that's trying to manipulate you.
Quantum consciousness would mean for our understanding of free will identity,
which is childish, underdeveloped adult behavior as well.
If our minds are quantum,
we got 2 more rows to go.
To the probabilistic laws of quantum mechanics. Are our choices truly free, or are they simply the result of quantum randomness? If consciousness can be entangled across space and time, what does that mean for individual identity?
I don't know if they know or not, whoever this is doing that dream work on you, or whomever, you know what I'm saying? When you play in the dream realm too long, you can mess around and get stuck there. You can. You mess around and get stuck there and wonder, and people wonder why you're not waking up, or wonder why you're not fully yourself after you then went to sleep. doing some weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? High risk. It's high risk playing with other folks' dreams and minds. High risk type of behavior.
Into the very fabric of the universe. That the subjective experience of being you isn't an accident of neural computation.
Oh, look at little Frankenstein. Okay, Frankenstein. Afraid of a or the monster of own making. Don't even understand them. So basically what this card means is that somebody has created some type of monster. They pushed you to a place that you aren't like. Okay, let me put it this way. Let's say you're a really nice person, right? And somebody's been messing with you and just being rude and took your kindness for weakness, and you know what I'm saying, picking with you or just trying to play on your top, play with your feelings. And if it's dealing with a relationship, they push you to be a cold-hearted type of person, and now they're blaming you of being a monster, or you're this and that, or you're not who you used to be, and they're blaming you for what they turned you into when they don't even understand. You know what I'm saying? They're not even understanding you fully, you know what I'm saying? Or they're not even choosing to understand you. You know, that might be who wants to make atonement to you, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's realizing that, you know, hey, they pushed you too far and now they don't know who you are and they're blaming you for it when they need to be blaming themselves for it. That's a personal problem. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect a person to stay the same after you keep pushing them and pushing them and pushing them. Eventually somebody's going to be like, you know what? Forget it. Let me show you who you want me to be instead of let me trying to be who I want to be. Sometimes you push people too far and they have to go into defense mode. And you don't like that defense mode, you know? It's not as nice and loving as sweet as their regular selves. I know Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde card came out yesterday.
For now, let yourself rest in the wonder of these possibilities.
Okay, what was that came out earlier?
This most intimate aspect of your being might be part of something far grander than you ever imagined.
This one says heavy drug user, all kinds. Oh, that's what it was. Release one of your vices. Okay, weaknesses exposed and revealed. Somebody who's a heavy drug user, you need to release one of them. You need to let go. Probably all of them. Let go. Okay, let go, release. Give up. You got to give up something if you want to do better in life. You got to give up something. So that's probably whose weaknesses got exposed and revealed. The fact that somebody's a heavy drug user of all kinds of drugs. I know yesterday that the smoke wetter. I said smoke wetter. The wet smoker card came out. Somebody who smokes wet, but they was trying to hide it or keep it hidden. The next card that fell out just now was ringing in right ear. That signals positive energy, divine guidance, spiritual awakening, or someone speaking well of you. So that's, you know, but if it is divine guidance or a spiritual awakening, you know, try to listen to that, or you might need to meditate if you're into that kind of thing. Find a way to figure out what it is, you know what I'm saying, to try to get a hold of what's going on. And if it's a spiritual awakening, go with the flow. Don't fight against it. It'll only make it harder.
Awareness to unconsciousness. There's a measurable collapse of quantum coherence in their brain tissue. It's as if consciousness itself has a quantum fingerprint that vanishes when we lose awareness and returns when we wake. This discovery has profound implications because it suggests that consciousness isn't just correlated with quantum processes. It may actually be identical
Almost
to them.
done.
When you experience the
5 more cards, and we're gonna act like Frozen and let it go.
You might not just be having
let it go.
activity that corresponds to these
I'm
experiences.
gonna let it go, babe.
You might be directly participating in
Peter
computations.
Griffin. I'm so
It exists
goofy.
in a superposition of possibilities until the moment of conscious observation collapses them into definite experiences. But here's where things get really interesting. Quantum mechanics tells us that observation plays a fundamental role in determining reality. The famous double-slit experiment shows that particles behave differently when they're being observed, suggesting that consciousness and physical reality
that was a little
are
flop.
intimately
That was
connected in
flat.
ways we're only beginning to understand.
There we go.
If consciousness really is a quantum phenomenon, then every moment of
Try not to do it over the
might
cards
be
that we
an act
already
of cosmic
got.
creation, collapsing quantum possibilities into the definite reality you experience. This brings us to one of the most beautiful aspects of quantum consciousness theory. The idea that your brain might be nature's most sophisticated quantum computer evolution. It seems has been working for billions of years to create biological systems that can harness quantum effects for information processing. Photosynthesis achieves near-perfect efficiency by using quantum superposition to explore all possible energy transfer paths simultaneously. Bird migration relies on quantum entanglement to create biological compasses that can detect magnetic fields with extraordinary precision. And now we're discovering that consciousness itself might be the ultimate expression of quantum biology. The microtubules inside your neurons aren't just structural supports. They're potentially quantum processors operating at frequencies that resonate with the fundamental vibrations of space-time itself. According to the orchestrated objective reduction theory, these microtubules perform quantum computations that create conscious moments, discrete events of awareness that occur roughly 40 times per second, like frames in a cosmic movie that creates the illusion of continuous consciousness. Recent experiments have provided stunning support for this idea.
This should be the last deck, unless, like, hey, there's nothing coming out of this deck. We're going to go, so we got another deck. We have lots more. And I'm going to keep making them because I love to.
Thousands of times longer than classical physics would predict. These aren't.
Plus, it gives me a reason to draw.
They're organized, coherent.
Not gonna lie, when I first started doing like cards and stuff, it was hard for me to quite not grasp or understand the other cards, but to remember them. So I had to make cards that were easy for me to comprehend. And I also felt like it was other people out there who'd be looking at the regular tarot deck and be like, I'm not seeing what they're seeing. So I found my way of doing things, of course, because I'm a waymaker and I have to make my own way of doing things. That's just what I've always done. And so, I love doing it this way. I love doing it this way. I truly do. It fits me, I think. And it, like I said, I get to draw. And it makes it more explanatory and understanding for me. Okay. So this is in the reverse, so incriminating. As you can see, it says incriminating. So normally, we know what incriminating means. Somebody who is doing something that is getting themselves caught up. We did have what was that card that came out? Legal issues come out up here. So somebody's doing something incriminating, but it hasn't came out just yet. But it's going to come out because everything done in the dark eventually comes to light, everything. And this is the year of
quantum entanglement,
reaping, revolution, reveals, all that good stuff. Oh, that's in the reverse. Let me flip that upside down. So there's something incriminating that somebody has going on, and they're trying to keep it on the low. Remember that card that came out? Somebody going to try to take themselves out to avoid punishment, probably because of something incriminating that they did, or they're getting caught up for. And then we have that other card that says they have deep, dark secrets that they will kill for to keep hidden. So just be careful who you're around, and always watch your surroundings. Do you ever really know somebody? Like, honestly? This card says stalemate. So somebody's at a stalemate, which goes with that legal issues, the incriminating card, and also the deep dark secrets, and especially with the one that says they're trying to take themselves out to avoid punishment, probably because they feel like they're at a stalemate, like they have no other choice. They're out of options right now. Whatever they did, somebody's out of options. It might be too late for them to make atonement, but somebody is at a stalemate. They have no more options. We're down to our last three cards. As you can see, last three cards.
An underlying realm of pure potentiality from which the explicate order.
And that gave us two of them. So it says your next holiday will be better than the last one. Ooh, somebody might be having them. I need to redo this card. That is an ugly Stewie Griffin. What was I doing?
are suggesting
In a rush. Wait till y'all see this card. Y'all gonna laugh too. But anyways, yeah, your next holiday will be better than the last one. So this could mean Valentine's Day, or it could mean the next major holiday. But I'm feeling like it's the love birthday. So hey, I'm hoping for you. You know, you have a wonderful, loving Valentine's Day, and you get a gift better than the gifts you have received on all past Valentine's Day. I hope you're shown a lot of love, honey. This card right here says Stewie Griffin. Okay.
Your thoughts.
Yeah, don't mind it. I'm going to redraw this. I must have been in a rush. I didn't even color it. I think I did redo this card.
Using increasingly sophisticated techniques to probe quantum
I think I did. I want to call my kids because they know. They be watching me do my drawings and stuff. I think I redid this card.
To detect quantum,
but I'm going to redo it anyways.
In neural microchips.
So it says, victory is mine, you know, but it came out in reverse. So that's that stalemate probably, you know what I'm saying? And whoever was incriminating, somebody who did something of high risk, the person who was willing to kill for their deep, dark secrets, the one who wants to take themselves out to avoid punishment, victory was not theirs, okay? They failed. Epic fail, okay? They didn't receive the victory they thought they were going to receive. That's probably why they're in these legal issues. Doing something that they ain't got no business doing. Okay, last card, please. One more card, and there it goes. And that's actually two.
Artificial intelligence.
And that is a good card to end on. Look at that. Thought it was a sure or foolproof bet / choice.
And consciousness.
I guess it was not. And it was not. While you at your stalemate, you know what I'm saying? Let's take a final look at the board, people. I might have to stand up on my chair, you know, 5'4.5" don't give me too much. Trying to get y'all full view.
Researchers are investigating whether conditions like Alzheimer's disease, depression, and schizophrenia
hope y'all can't see my feet.
Breakdowns in quantum coherence. In the brain, early
this is the full board, people. At the top, we'll go over all of them one more time. Release one of your vices, weaknesses exposed or revealed, age gap 5 or more years, favorable outcome for you, not them. Somebody needs a chaser. They can't handle it straight. They can't handle the heat, okay? It says straight no chaser in the reverse. They have deep dark secrets that will kill for to keep hidden. Somebody who was a dropout who didn't finish high school, like I said earlier, probably has the GED 9 times out of 10. Somebody seeking closure, they're not getting it. Somebody wants you to trust them, okay? Trust me, trust me, trust me, looking self. Somebody has a cursed bloodline and they're either hiding it or they're wanting to curse your bloodline. Acting like they didn't know about something or what the part that they played in it. Somebody's pretending like they're oblivious to what happened to you or what went down. They're acting like they don't know. Somebody who was playing with voodoo dolls and stuff, or thought they was playing with voodoo dolls and don't know what they were doing. Somebody who was laughing at your pain. They're not laughing anymore, trust me. That card reminds you words have power. Your words are power. Choose them carefully. Choose what you speak and say to people. You can speak life or death into people. Somebody is in a karmic cycle. They did not get to complete the karmic cycle. They are stuck in a loop. Somebody who either worked in a tattoo shop, who got fired from a tattoo shop, or somebody who does not have tattoos. 2007 could be a significant year. Going to try to take themselves out to avoid punishment. Let me pause this. I feel like I'm having to yell over him. Yeah, I feel like I was yelling over him. I don't feel like doing all that. Anywho, going to try to take themselves out to avoid punishment. It says devil is in the details, so that you need to pay attention to the details coming up on a legal issue. Might be a document or something coming up that you might have to read over. Please read the entire thing. Pay very close attention. Could be some type of a job offer or some type of paperwork. It could be dealing with your taxes. It's tax season, people. We all know. Pay attention to the details. I know they have those new, what do you call them? I can't remember what they're called, but, write-offs that you can do during tax season, just in case you guys haven't done your taxes or don't know for sure. One of them is dealing with your overtime pay. You can get money back for overtime pay. Red thread theory, an invisible, cosmic, unbreakable thread connecting soulmates destined to always meet. Next card on the next line is the person who you are in a relationship with or talking to is already in a relationship, so they're lying to you. An encouraging demon, encouraging individuals' bad habits and or misdeeds. If you see something, say something. Speak up now, okay, people? Clear your throat. Open up that throat chakra. Speak up for what's wrong. What's right. Speak against what's wrong. The next card is 11. Someone who has greater gifts or power, more power than they or anyone else even knows. The next says high risk. Something that somebody did is high risk, which could be what involved them in legal issues. High risk. Somebody wants to atone or needs to make atonement. Allstate, you're in good hands. Don't worry about it. You're good. Again, I say go look in the crawl space, people. Somebody check the damn crawl space. Relocation for your protection. False narratives. Somebody's throwing salt on your name. They're trying to write the story for you, and they don't even know how to write in your handwriting. That also might be significant. Somebody could be forging your signature or forging your name on documents. The next card is Green Day. Wake me up when September ends. The year 2004 could be significant. Empowerment. Empower the good things and throw away the bad things. Somebody has very childish behavior, an underdeveloped adult. This one says, my father does not approve of you. Oh no, but they don't give a damn. Good for you. Don't give a damn, especially if you've grown. Come on, you're grown. Okay? Don't be childish. You're grown. Quantum code, to experience energy of the sea when landlocked. 18, space, 51, space, 350. Onirokinesis, dream manipulation, the ability to control or enter another person's dream. Somebody's playing with dream work. They're going to get stuck. They're going to look stupid. That's probably why they're at a stalemate, because they're playing with other folks' dreams. Stay out of people's dreams. Do you not know who Freddy is? Come on now. Next card, Frankenstein. Afraid of or the monster of own making that they don't even understand. Somebody is a heavy drug user, people. Heavy drug user, okay? Might need to go back up there to the top of the board and release advice. Somebody who's been experiencing ringing in their right ear signals positive energy, divine guidance, spiritual awakening, or someone speaking well of you. Somebody who has been doing incriminating activities. It's probably why they're in legal issues. They're hiding it, okay? Don't get involved in it. That might be the person who wants you to trust them. Or, like I said, hey, innocent until proven guilty, your choice. Somebody's at a stalemate. Your next holiday will be better than your last. So I'm hoping you have a wonderful, great Valentine's Day. To all of you, really. Hope it's full of love and light, The next one is Stewie Griffin. Victory is mine, but it's not. Like I said, they're at a stalemate. They've been doing incriminating activity. They have legal issues, okay? They're trying to take themselves out to avoid punishment. They will kill to keep their secrets hidden. They're high-risk individual, okay? Last card. Thought it was a sure or foolproof bet/choice, and it wasn't. Goodbye. That's what they are. All right, people. I'm gonna let you look at this a little bit while I give you the closing out. What did my Pooh Bear do in my book? There it is. The little book or whatever. I'm gonna give you guys a mantra. Something to reflect on. Let me get my little remote out the TV. A little busy out. Okay, let's get a good one for today. Live, love, and laugh. Live intentionally and enjoy every moment. Laugh often. Above all, love unconditionally. Mantra action. Observe your day. Are you present and focused? Or are you always multitasking? I need to do that. Pay attention to that. Whether it's spending time with family or working on a project, you will feel more fulfilled if you do one thing at a time and are fully present in that moment. Do you laugh often? If you don't, how can you bring more laughter into your life? Love yourself first, then love others unconditionally. without expecting anything in return. Mantra benefit. If you strive to do these 3 things, you can live a more fulfilled and happier life. Oh, it's so beautiful. But it's true. All bullshit aside. All right, y'all. That was your reading for the day. And I hope y'all have a blessed, prosperous one. Yes, I really do. Deuces.